Titanic Revisited audiobook, written by SylvesterMurray and narrated by IanKing. This is one story among the many that may have happened on that tragic night of April 14, 1912, when over 1,500 souls were lost at sea. Some called her the Ship of Dreams. Others called it the Unsinkable Ship. The New York Times. Titanic sinks 4 hours after hitting iceberg. 866 rescued by Carpathia. Probably 1,250 perish. Is May safe? Misses a storm maybe? Noted names. The Gloria Herald transcript. New Titanic sinks. 1,800 persons. The Times Dispatch. Titanic. Giant starliner sinks after collision with iceberg on a maiden voyage. And 1,800 lives are reported lost in the world's greatest marine disaster. Over 1,500 sank to death with giant white star steamer Titanic. Cleveland plain dealer extra. 1,500 perish when Titanic goes to bottom. Post. Titanic's 1,470 passengers are now being transferred into lifeboats to Conard. The New York Herald. The Titanic sinks with 1,800 on board. Over 675, mostly women and children, saved. 1,250 perish. Over 1,500 sank to death. Titanic's 1,470 passengers. 1,500 perish, 1,800 on board. 1,800 persons, 1,800 lives are reported lost. "100 years after Titanic's ill-fated sinking. Southampton Daily News Dispatch. Love poem and photo washes up on bottle in Cooper's Beach. Southampton, New York. A French love poem telling of a love lost was found in a bottle washed up on a beach in Meadow Lane, Southampton. A love poem, along with a photograph, was found in a bottle entangled in a clump of seaweed on the sandy beach. It was discovered by a surfer in Meadow Lane, Southampton, New York. David Hamilton, a young teenager surfer, and his girlfriend were walking along the beach and found the French letter handwritten on a paper and dating back to April 14, 1912. Hamilton told the news media that he tried to translate it using the internet but could only interpret the words relating to love, death, and losing someone. He assumed that it was a suicide note and took it to his high school French teacher for unraveling. It was then pointed out to him that the message was in actuality a love letter written by Adrien Benoit Dubois to his wife Antoinette on the night the Titanic sunk. Adrien Dubois said he loved his wife Antoinette dearly and had known the true meaning of love in their brief time together. He finished by saying that, although it pained him greatly, he hoped she'd find another man like him with whom to share a wonderful life. It said, "My dearest Antoinette, the true meaning of love is derived from the heart. The freedom to proclaim love without boundaries or limits, even in death. Nothing shall keep us apart. I keep you and my children with me, the shackles of hatred removed by a love that frees. Our shared moments of happiness will live in throughout eternity. In this, our darkest hour, we shall be able to reach into these memories to remember what it was like to truly live again. Perhaps in another life, one day, another time, there will be someone else like me with whom you can share a life divine, a wonderful life for all time. Farewell, my love. Adrien Dubois, April 14, 1912. Numerous collectors have sought out this letter and the photograph, which may possibly be worth a fortune. But David Hamilton said he intended to hold on to the letter and the photo, which could have been authentically signed by its composer in that tragic night in April 14, 1912. Titanic Revisited audiobook, written by SylvesterMurray and narrated by IanKing. All rights reserved. This book or any portion thereof may not be reproduced or used in any manner whatsoever without the express written permission of the publisher, except for the use of brief quotations in a book review.